Back on Monday, the Canadian Football League announced a series of new rules for 2026 and 2027 as it aims to make the game more exciting. Some of the changes being made include tweaking the rouge, moving the goalpost back, and making the playing field 100 yards instead of 110. Ticats legend Simoni Lawrence was in Toronto for the big announcement, and he joins us on the couch this morning. Good morning.
Ricky, you're right.
How
what
are
up,
you,
baby?
man? How are you? Good to see you. So what do you think about these new rule changes?
I'm excited for just like the growth of everything, right? Like I was like, oh man, this is getting better, because I remember back in the day when I first got up here, you were allowed to jam people after 15 yards. Yep. Now you could review offensive pass interference, so they went the complete opposite way just to see teams scoring more. And I'm all about the excitement and the pace of the game. So the new rules help football move faster and be played at a faster pace, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
Which one of these new rules would you have loved to have when you were playing?
Oh man, that's such a... All right, so my first year, if I was in Edmonton in 2012 when I was only playing special teams, the 100-yard rule.
Carve out 10 yards.
Carve out 10 yards. Because special teams is absolutely crazy playing in the Canadian Football League, because the returners have so much room already with the width. The width is still the same, so I love that part of the game, so people can still juke, and it's still the Canadian Football League with the width. But it's just the length, because I'm always like, how are we going to give them advantage this way and this way and then go try and tackle them? But now, and just being like a fan of the game and stuff, I love the goalposts moving, just because it's giving the quarterbacks more room to play quarterback. People don't understand, in the Canadian Football League, with the goalposts being in the front, it takes about like 15 yards of room where the quarterback just can't simply throw the football. And the thing is, we want to get back to the players playing football and not a lot of gimmicks happening and stuff. And then I know this is one of everybody's like favorites, but the rouge.
It's about time.
I am a competitive, you know what, and when I see teams winning games by missing field goals, oh man, Rick, I'm like, this can't be football. Like I get so many questions last year. There's like, they missed the field goal, but they still got a point and won the game. Participation trophy.
And 2 points in the standings. Absolutely. Listen, there's a lot of CFL fans who are upset about these rule changes. The Box Day boys were threatening to, cancel their season's tickets. They've walked that back. What's your message to fans?
My fans is just like, let's grow together, like that's all life is about, is like being able to grow and be able to enjoy the new times. Back in the day, people play with leather helmets. Can't do that now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the growth of the football game, and there's people that did real studies to make sure that they're not doing nothing to take away from the game, but add to the game. The thing I loved most about when they were describing the game is the why we're doing stuff. Why do we have a 35 seconds? Because the fans always complain about how the flow of the game takes so long to set the ball. Now we're putting onus on the referees, like, hey, as soon as this play is over, it's 35 seconds and it's time to go, because we need to continue the flow of this game. And then you also got to realize how the kids are like retaining information. Like, a lot of kids are watching these short clips and everything comes fast.
Their attention span is really short.
It's so short. So now it's like, all right, how can we keep this game moving at a pace where we can keep everybody's attention that's enjoying the great Canadian football game?
I loved Bo Levi Mitchell's message earlier this week when we were talking about the Americanization of the Canadian Football League, and he said it's not the Americanization of the sport, it's the modernization of the sport, and that's great to see.
Absolutely.
Ticats and Blue Bombers tomorrow afternoon, 3 p.m. kickoff Eastern Time. You and I are going to be calling the game on the Ticats Audio Network. Let's go for win number 4 in a row.